Hello, and welcome to the channel. My name is Quad, and today we're going to be playing the Universim 1.0 release. This game is a god game slash city builder. It is similar to something like Black and White or Populous, if you remember those games from back in the day from EA. I've owned this game since 2018. I've played about 60 hours worth of time over the years, mostly just the beginning parts of the game. So I'm pretty excited to get into it, as I believe now we can travel to new planets. But let's just go ahead and get started with a brand new game. I only have the default planet unlocked, so that's what we're going to be picking. Here's our awesome little nuggets, as they're called, right? We're going to keep everything in the middle over here on the right, and I believe we're going to be picking True Believer, as this will give us a chance to see more UFOs. So I'm pretty excited to see what that's all about. There's a couple other options that you can start with. Neutral, which gives you nothing. The True Believer, which aliens find this nugget fascinating, will send you more frequent UFOs. There's the Arnold, you're stronger but you eat more. The Matinator, you have a lot more babies, but after 5 matings, your heart will explode and your nugget will, in fact, die. Also eats a lot of food as well. And then there's the Nug Norris, which he is extremely strong, but also uses a lot of food. So I think we're going to be going with the True Believer. I'm hoping to see some UFOs. We're just going to keep them the way they are. And we're not going to be playing with tutorials. I feel comfortable enough not to. And then you can pick a planet seed over here. So let's just type in a random number, 533535, and let's start a new life. All right, and here is our wonderful planet. So now we just need to set down our, I believe it's called an epicenter, but let's find a good spot to pick first. As you can see, we have our snow-capped mountaintops. We have our deserts, our plains. We want to find something that's kind of balanced between a little bit of everything. We definitely need to make sure we have plenty of water nearby, wood, and stone. I think this might look as good as any. Has some pretty nice water formations here. Oh, here we go. What is this? Okay, this is over by a little asteroid. Let's see, we have a lot of stone, a lot of wood. Yeah, I think this is as good as any place. So we're gonna go ahead and just plop ourselves down, I think right inside of this little barren spot here. A little bit close, maybe we'll back it up a little bit. I kind of like that spot. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, let's put it right in this little spot here. Yes. There we go, there we go.
Take a look at your new subjects. They're called nuggets.
Nuggets.
Largely because of their body's apparent inability to keep itself in one piece.
That's right.
Adahi and Elu, the architects of their species. They are the founders of everything that nuggets will ever know or achieve.
They are already starting to build their own residential houses. First things first, though, over here on the left is the research panel. We're going to go ahead and click on this, and we're going to go ahead and get a research going. This is the far left of the research tree, and just to kind of show you how big and extensive this research tree is, we're just going to scroll all the way to the right here. And as you can see, there's quite a lot. At the very end here, we got quantum thrusters, quantum ballistics matrix, dimensional manipulation, ray guns, shrink rays, global monitoring, stellar medicine, sound wave treatments, gene transfers, nano ropes, etc., etc. Quite the tech tree, quite the tech tree indeed. Let's just go ahead and go all the way back over here to the left. We are starting out in the Stone Age, of course, and we are going to go ahead and start on a water wheel, and then we're going to go ahead and get fire. We're going to get the water flow study, which will unlock the reservoir. The fire gets lights inside of the building. We're going to get primitive cooking, and then after that, I think these ones are just going to kind of boost the cooking and eating and all that. But I think we'll go ahead and grab the Oldowan toolkit after that. Anyway, and then down here you can see the progression bar from Stone Age to Medieval Age to Modern Age, all the way up into the space age. Here's our queue that we just set up, and you can queue 5 at a time. Auto research will make sure it automatically moves to the next queue. Let's just go ahead and get out and get continued. You'll also see some of our materials down here in the bottom. And then we have our creator powers, which we will be using pretty soon. And then our build menu down here. I'm going to see if I can increase the size of the UI real quick. There we go. Got it a little bit bigger. So it should be a little bit easier to see. Check it out. We actually have, looks like some kind of eclipse, or maybe that's the clouds. I think that's the clouds. Yeah. I was thinking maybe it was a planet or something. But it's just the clouds. But it's pretty awesome. We can scroll out. We'll see like rainstorms that will just start to form in one spot. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's get back in here though. We'll let everything just kind of continue building. And there is a bear that's coming in. We do need to be careful with these guys. So we're going to go ahead and select our... We're going to select one of our powers here real quick. There's Wrath powers, Influence powers, Protection powers, and the Creation powers. But we're going to put on Telekinesis because if one of these guys starts to attack, we can get them out of here and get them thrown into the lake or something.
This is quite a beautiful planet. Try not to ruin it, will you?
Okay, they're almost done with the residential. We're going to let them just get that built. And our water wheel is now available to be used. And we can see the fires increasing really fast down there. But let's go ahead and grab our water wheel. There she blows. And let's get it laid down.
Do I look like your secretary? Answer your own messages.
And check it out. So with this view now, we can see these little lines on the ground. These are going to be future roads. So they do build their roads. It's not like an organic road system like on Foundation. They will be placed into these little spots here. But anyway, it looks like our food is done as well. Let's go ahead and place down this water wheel so they can get working on that. And it looks like Elu needs some help. The Book of Love. Use the L Cupid. So yeah, we're going to use a...
I didn't think you knew anything about reproduction, creator.
I know everything about reproduction, okay? We're going to go ahead and grab our L Cupid. What is it called? No, it's called Le Cupidon. Anyway, we're going to select that. You got to hold down the control key. Select one of your guys. And then we're going to select the other nugget right there.
What are you, some sort of fairy godmother?
I am. And they need some more wood and a little bit more rocks. We could actually help them out by building. We could actually help them build ourselves. So we're going to go back over here, select Telekinesis. We're going to go ahead and grab a rock.
Oh,
and
we're doing this again, are we?
We're going to drop it on there. So they got all the rocks. Okay, by the way, check them out. They are making babies. They are indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you at a bad time?
They're making the babies. And there's the babies. Look at them. Let's click on her again. These guys are struggling to create a name for their children, which...
Oh,
we're going to slow down time a little bit.
A little baby nugget. Aren't they adorable when they're young?
They are adorable.
Don't get too attached, though. They're still mortal after all. Plus, they will soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable life decisions. Let's see how much you like them then. Is this really what you want to spend your time doing?
Okay. Well, if he would stop talking. Anyway, her name was Stone. We're going to go ahead and call her... I liked Stone, but we're going to call her Roxanne just so we can get the bonus. And then we need to talk to her little brother, whose name is
all
Stick.
Unique to one another. Although there are some things that are shared between nuggets, these include the need for certain essentials like food and water.
And we're going to call him...
A roof over their heads and an occasional nap. They want to learn, build, discover, and create.
Okay. That narrator talks a lot. Anyway, we're going to name him Twig. So we're going to keep them kind of the same names. Instead of Stone and Stick, it's Twig and Roxanne. Anyway, this guy's building at the water well. We're just going to wait for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our research tree real quick, and let's see. So it looks like we already got the reservoir done. Let's go ahead and queue that up to be built. Primitive cooking is currently
Natural
being worked
evolution
on.
is a wonderful thing to observe. Unfortunately, it usually ends poorly.
Okay, so
We don't have time for that. Fortunately, you have the ability to influence your civilization's evolution and improve its chances of survival.
okay.
The summer sun is excellent for slow roasting a few nuggets.
Okay, finally. Okay, the narrator is a really excellent narrator. He has a wonderful voice, and he says a lot of helpful stuff, but when you're trying to record, he talks a little bit too much. Anyway, we are going to place down the reservoir, and you just want to make sure that the reservoir is overlapping your well over here a little bit, right? So we're going to go ahead and just place this down. I think right here is good as any. Well, let's just get a good look overview. We're going to pull out just a bit. And make sure we get this in a spot that ensures good coverage. I think we're going to bring it over this way. You could rotate with Q and E. And let's just go ahead and put it right on the corner. Why not? It's going to be covering a little bit of the rocks over there, but that's okay. And let's just lay it down right here. There we go. There we go. And then this well, it's not moving right now. This water pump, I mean, it does output 30 waters, but once this well is done, we're going to go ahead and prioritize that. Once that's done, it will start moving. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and help them out a little bit. We're going to grab our telekinesis power, and we are going to pick up a tree, place it in here. Same with a rock. Yep, we're going to grab the rest of these real quick. Give them a helping hand. There's actually a rock right here that we can take. There we go. We're going to grab another tree.
You're looking a little weak, creator.
And, oh, am I using too much of my powers? Is that what he's trying to tell me? Possibly. This is your power pool up here. So when we select this, you can notice it drops every single time. Okay, apparently they already have enough. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Anyway, it's they got enough material. Now they just need to build it. And excellent. But everything's going pretty swell so far. I'm pretty excited for the game for sure. I haven't gotten past the medieval age. The highest I've gotten was into the medieval age, and that was about it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and queue up a little bit more of our research here. We're going to go ahead and get eating utensils so they don't eat as much, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the water dowsing, and then the leather buckets. We're going to grab all that before we start moving on to shamanism and all of that. Anyway, we'll just kind of let it go. We're going to go ahead and throw it on fast speed, and oh yeah, check it out. So this is this cloud's finally raining, and it's really cool because it's like localized right just underneath of the cloud. Anyway, let's get back down here.
Oh, I like this research stuff, creator.
Primitive cooking's
How about
done.
Next, we make something dangerous and fun.
Which means
Someone just drank from the lake again, creator. They'll never learn.
okay, we have an eatery, which is basically a restaurant. So let's go ahead and lay down the restaurant. We're going to find somewhere that's in a good position, probably right here along the road, or possibly on this side. Let's just go ahead and put the restaurant right over here. We don't want to overlap into the road. I don't think we could, even if we wanted. But actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put it right here in between. Yeah, let's see if we can place it here. Okay, we cannot. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna place the eatery just right over here. There we go. Let's see what Adam wants. Or Adelaide. Oh, what does he got? Is he sick? Look at this. Heal a nugget. Okay. So he is sick. My friend Elu never had a pleasant face, but somehow looking worse lately. Okay.
That nugget isn't looking too good. I don't think purple bumps are very common.
So we need to come over here to our God powers. We're gonna hit influence, and we're gonna nope, not the Lake Cupid. No. Okay, we have to come to the protection one, hit rejuvenate, and let's see, where did he go? There he is. Okay, hold down control.
I'm glad to see you
at
taking
that.
such good care of your subjects.
Beautiful. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. If you click on him, there are a bunch of stats. We can see he has 2 kids. His spouse is Elu. We can see what he's carrying. He is a laborer. He's delivering resources, and then we can see his age, his health. This one here is... Oh no, this is how hungry he is. His water levels, his rest, his strength, his carrying capabilities, and his oxygen levels. And then we could do stuff with him as well. If we wanted to pick him up directly, we could just click on this. Kickstart will give him a little bit of a boost. Rejuvenate, we could have also healed him by coming here. And then Le Cupid. And then, of course, Lab Rat, which aliens will find us fascinating if you send more frequent UFOs to visit your civilization. So anyway, we can now see that the the water pump is now moving. It is outputting 30 outputs, right? 30 waters. There's 5,400 remaining, and then it's getting pumped into the reservoir here, and we can see the 30s coming in. This is the tank itself. We can see a temperature gauge, and it's going over here to the drinkable water section where our nuggets actually get their water from. So awesome possum. Oops. Nope, it's not what I'm trying to do. I don't know why this is stuck here, by the way. There we go. We got it off. All right, fantastic. Let's see if anything else is unlocked. It is not. So we're just going to kind of wait.
I can't say I'm a fan of nugget delicacies, but it should keep everyone relatively alive and happy. They do seem to brew some interesting beverages, though. Apologies.
All right, well, the restaurant is now done, and we also unlocked the toolkit. But let's go ahead and come over here and get someone assigned to the restaurant. And I think we're going to go ahead and grab... let's go ahead and put Roxanne at the restaurant.
Another happy worker.
And then we unlocked the engineers building, which this guy, or this building, is going to make sure all of our properties or all of our buildings stay intact and repaired. Make sure they stay repaired. So we just want to make sure everything's within the green. I think this is probably a good spot. It seems like everything's going to kind of stay in here. We could throw it onto this side of the road, just in case we wanted to build a little bit more over on the left of that lake. So I think right here will be perfect. There we go. We'll let that get built on its own. And awesome possum. Yeah, we're doing pretty excellent. Let's see what she's talking about. I just had to touch that dead rat. Oh no. I wonder if she's worried about getting sick. Oh, is she sick actually? Let's click on her. And then let's go ahead and hit the heal button.
That'll fix them right up.
Okay. I think that I think she was getting sick. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. Well, let's just kind of let this run a little bit. Yes, we are in autumn, so winter is around the corner. And looks like they're having more babies. They're making more babies now. Excellent. So let's see who all lives here right now. It is these two, and then the new baby, Chubamba. Cooking utensils has been completed. Let's come back over here and check it out. So we only have 2 things in queue right now. I think we're going to go ahead and finish off some more of these over here. So we're going to get the well framework, which is going to give +1 drinking water capacity to the reservoirs and a +15 drinking water refill rate in the reservoir. So it'll basically fill up a lot faster. And we're going to come up here, and you're going to notice that this one has this little compass with a 25 on it, and we can see that right here at the bottom left. Total discovery points. So you earn these as you do missions and such. But we are going to go ahead and click the cooking oils, as it will lower their hunger rate a little bit, which means they will be able to basically keep food longer. And then we're going to go ahead, actually, let's deselect that. Let's deselect the well framework. We're going to deselect these as well. We're going to go ahead and get fishing first, and then we're going to go back and grab all of these. There we go. There we go. Yeah, because we're going to need food more than anything, and we don't want them to be starving to death. We could see down here that we don't have much food right now. They're basically just picking from berries and such, but we could see that they have some meals already queued up. Anyway, let's just kind of let them do their thing now. And then I will note up here on the top right, we can see our nugget population. We have 4 nuggets. Well, you can see a number 4 up here. That's 4 believers, but we have 5 nuggets, 3 unemployed, 5 of them are uneducated, and 2 of them are unmarried. And then we have 1 kid. This is a buildings list panel, so if you want to pull up your buildings list, you can. And then this is, if we click on it, we could actually see everybody, but everybody doesn't pop up here. As you would notice, that child, it does not show right here. We just had that baby not too long ago, right? If you lose your home, you can click on this little house up here, and then here's going to be a planet filter to where you could like just kind of filter everything out: health, your hunger, thirst, age, education, so on and so forth. Everything from your water, electricity, the era that section is in, durability, workers, and then of course we have different services, foods, mining, refinery, defense, entertainment, and endangered, infected area, toxic lakes, and exiled. Your nuggets can get exiled, and they will form new buildings. So it looks like our engineer building is complete. We're going to see if that will get filled up by itself. I'm not too sure if it does or not, or if we have to place somebody there. So we're just going to kind of leave it empty for now and see what happens. And I'm surprised that they have not built a second residential home quite yet. But as you notice, they do work on their own. What is this? Oh, that's a tree. That's a tree. Okay. Okay, well, let's just let them do their thing. If we click on the city center, we could see who is the leader of the planet. Right now, it is Adalay, or Adahi, or Adam, as I like to call him. And he's out there working his butt off. But they will switch. Uh-oh, we have a mission quest here. Can we see her? Let's see what she wants. Okay, so she wants, this is Elu. She wants help finishing the hut. So we're gonna go ahead and accept that.
Being lazy.
And it looks like this is what she wants us to help build. So we just need some wood and some rocks. Let's make sure we have our creator power selected for telekinesis. We do. And there should be some, yep, there's some rocks already over here. So we're gonna grab, oops. Or not. Let's just grab a tree, get the trees in first.
So, you've uprooted a tree. Now what?
Okay, and that's it for that. Let's go ahead and grab the rocks over here. And it looks like we can build a fishing hut now. So, let's bring this rock over. Let's just drop it right here. And let's go ahead and build a fishing pier so our people don't starve. Where's a good spot to put it, you may ask?
You
really,
look a little confused.
Really anywhere. Oh,
Don't
check it out.
worry,
They're building over here.
As much. I know you have questions.
Oh, they're
but
building a
you'll
temple
learn
over here.
everything in time, on your own, without bothering me.
Okay, here's the fishing pier. Let's just put the fishing pier, I guess, right here. Why? Right here.
It'll
Yeah,
be a
that should be
while before
fine.
nuggets develop their sea legs. Fortunately, a seasick nugget will attract more fish.
Okay, it looks like we might need to put somebody into the engineer spot. I thought they would work there on their own, but it doesn't look like it. Anyway, let's go ahead and find somebody to work
Did you
here.
know that buildings work far more efficiently if you assign nuggets to them?
I know, that's what we're doing.
To find a coat big enough to fit the water pumps. As a result, they've frozen solid. I hope you have water stored somewhere, creator.
Anyway, we could select the nugget like we did with her, or we could hit assign all and it'll automatically assign somebody. So we'll just let them two be engineers, and they'll go around making sure everything is repaired. Anyway, over here is the temple. Pretty ominous looking, right?
Did you know that snow isn't white? It's an illusion, a simple trick. Go ahead, take a closer look.
Anyway, yeah, you could see this looks pretty ominous. That's because it is. You can basically sacrifice your nuggets and grind them up for the gods. Anyway, we're not going to select anybody over here. Or are we? We are, because we need power. They're going to give us some power. So let's go ahead and set... No, we're not. We don't need any. We're not going to put anybody on that right now. Anyway, it's winter time. Let's just kind of let this run a little bit. Let's check our research tab real quick. We have 2 open spots. Let's go ahead and grab shamanism, and then we'll get the storage area right after that. Over here at this bottom right corner is a quest achievement panel. If you open it up, you can kind of see some quest achievements that you can aim toward and unlock. And if we look here, there's a nice graph for statistics. We could see, you know, our wood production, stone production, population, bricks, and such. And it looks like we had a new baby. Okay. And oh yeah, they built the residential building, and as we can see, Twig and Roxanne are currently dating, and they had a baby, Kaboto. Yes, so incest is a thing, because, you know, you can only have babies with the people you could have babies with. So anyway, it looks like our fishing place is done. We're not going to assign anybody to it quite yet, as there isn't any well, the lake's frozen over, so there's no sense of putting anybody there quite yet. We'll get somebody hired there as soon as everything thaws out, but anyway, everything's going pretty well so far. So if we look down here on the bottom right, this is a planet panel where we could see information about the planet. It is a terrestrial planet. This is our oxygen levels, our tree counts, our water levels, and then of course pollution, along with if you're warming up the planet like global warming, or lowering the temperature like an ice age. Anyway, everything's looking pretty good. We're just going to wait for springtime. Up here is in the top left, though, we do have the happiness level. As we can see, everybody is pretty overall happy. Then right here is going to be Mother Planet crime information. We can see exactly what's going on with our crime levels as well. All right, it looks like the planet is starting to warm up, and we're getting ready to enter spring. We can see the snow is starting to melt, so we're going to come back over here and get somebody hired for the old fisherman hut. We have 4 available people now.
Tasty morsel of research fresh out of the oven. The sweet aroma of learning.
So we're going to hire Twig to do that.
Now that winter is over, we should probably perform a head count to see how many nuggets survived.
I think they all survived. Let's go ahead and do a head count. Yeah, we're getting pretty good on our population. We have 3 laborers, we have a fisherman, 2 engineers, and a cook. So everything is doing quite fine over here. And we are getting ready to unlock the shamanism and next. Now that we have 3 open spaces, let's go ahead and grab the ancient burial, as this will allow us to basically create a cemetery. And then grass weaving, we are going to go ahead and unlock this. We have the points, and it's going to give each nugget +2 on their carrying capacity. So we're going to queue that up as well. We're going to go ahead and hire somebody over here at the temple. I think we're just going to put the mother, Ilu, our grandma, most likely for most of them. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get her over there. And it looks like we've had another baby. There he is. Delabombo. Indeed. How's our reservoir doing, by the way? Our reservoir is almost at full max capacity. I forgot to check it during the winter time, but we do have a +23 going in right now, and our drinkable water is up to a 9 at this point. And it looks like somebody's having babies again. Yes, who's making babies again? Well, of course, Adam and Eve, or Ilu and Adelaide. They just had a Belmako. All right, fantastic. Everything's running pretty smooth so far, and look at this. We have Twig out here. Yep, Twig's out here fishing away. And if we click on the water itself, we can see how much water's in here. We could also see how much fish is in here. There's 1,118 fish in this lake. And we could also see our pollution. There we go. Shamanism is unlocked. Let's get off that. Let's get our, basically our doctor's office built now. We can see down here with the blinking dot, and boom, there it is. Okay, so the hospital. Excellent. Where are we going to put the hospital? So we want it to be kind of centered, right? Let's see, maybe right over here in this big, huge empty spot. Yeah, I think right over here will probably be just as good as any. It's kind of centered in between everything. There is no influence radius, so let's just go ahead and place that. Should we do it on this side or that side? I think we'll leave it kind of in the center here. Yeah. Let's just put it right here. All right, fantastic. When it comes to
nugget medicine, I sometimes fear the cure more than the ailment.
Now, you may have noticed that voice sounds a little bit different than before. It's the same voice actor, but I think they did separate recordings, so his mic isn't exactly the same. Anyway, let's go ahead and help him out a little bit with this one. They need 21 trees, so let's just go ahead and place all these for them. Okay, they have all the wood that they need. Now we just need to find some rocks, which we have plenty scattered all around. Let's go and pick these up. 3 of 9. Okay, they have all the materials, and now they can actually start building it. We're going to go ahead and prioritize it for now. Oh yeah, and there's also supporters, the people who support such buildings. Oops, and well, anyway. Everything's going swell though. Everything is indeed going swell. Let's take a look at our thing here. Fish population. This person, this fishing pier has 8 fish waiting to be gutted. And this is on how much food is ready to be delivered basically to the restaurant. So awesome. Let's go ahead and click on the restaurant right now. And since we only have 1 worker, it only opens up 2 spots, but both spots are being used, as you can see right there. This little button here is going to be an upgrade button once we're able to upgrade it.
You're not going to spend another summer just lazing around, are you?
All right, check it out. The shaman or the doctor's office is now open. Let's see, who are we going to go ahead and hire? You know what? We are going to take Elu off of her temple job, and we're going to assign her as the head doctor or the head shaman, as it was for this place. We're going to come back over here though. We are going to go ahead and put one of the kids on here. Let's just go ahead and put Bellamako. Let's just put her on there. It's fine. But we can see here the number of nuggets that believe in you. A fully staffed temple will help bring new nuggets onto your side. Oh, interesting. Anyway, and if we look down here, we could see amount of points per sacrifice nugget. This increased by how much your nugget fear you. We don't want them to fear us. And this is passive creator point regeneration speed. This is increased by how much your nuggets love you, as well as the number of believers you have. So we can increase the rate that we generate our stuff up there. We're not going to pack that up too much. We're just going to leave 1 worshiper on there for now. That's all we really need. Anyway, if we come over here to our building menu, we can see that we just unlocked the warehouse as well. So we don't quite need this yet, but we are going to go ahead and place it. Let's see, where's a good spot for it? I think over here where a lot of the resources are. So let's just go ahead and place the warehouse somewhere over this way. Or maybe we should centralize it a little bit more in case we're expanding out, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and centralize it a little bit more. We're just going to put the warehouse right here in the middle of town. I think this will be as good as any. There we go. We're almost done with our cemetery as well. So let's go ahead and wait for that to get finished. Okay, so let's see here. We don't have anything queued up in research right now, so let's come back out here and get everything queued up that we can. So it looks like we basically got everything that we could get. Next up is going to be the town hall. This unlocks the town hall and the beginning of our government, basically. We're going to go ahead and do the calendar right after that, and then the Ministry of Water, and then we are going to go ahead and grab some agriculture and then hunting. There we go. Get that all queued up. And we're going to go ahead and build our first cemetery, which is right here. And it's a large building, but it is a huge building as well. So it takes a lot, it covers a lot of ground, right? We could see down there our arrow. We're going to face it this way. And I think this is going to be as good of a place as any. Maybe not so much over to the left, as it covers a lot of that mountain. Oh, they named our city Imperium. Sounds wonderful. Let's go and place a cemetery right here. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Right next door to the, anyway. This is the warehouse. They almost have all the stuff they need to build that. And of course the cemetery. Let's go ahead and help them out a little bit with the cemetery. We're just going to help them collect some of these rocks. Okay, we have all the rocks that we need. Let's just go ahead and help them out with a couple of trees as well. There we go. They have all the resources that they need, and we'll get that built. What is this? Residential. Awesome. And the warehouse is almost done as well. Okay, they have all the resources they need for that as well. And we can hear somebody crying. Yes. Let's go and select her and see what she wants. Oh, find my lost nugget. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a hard one, but we need to find a lost...
I hope you find more than just bones, creator. Every nugget counts.
We're going to go ahead and pause this real quick. Now, there might be a cheating way to do this. It's a little bit hard sometimes to actually find your nuggets. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the filter. I don't know how I put this... see how that has all these letters on here? I don't know how I did that. So anyway, oh, and check it out, I forgot about this. Our city center, it actually has a thing that we could vote on. Proposing law. So accelerated studies, right to arms, or contraception ban. Which, you know, obviously means we would put a ban on contraceptives, so people, it would increase the number of babies we have by 25%. This will allow nuggets to own personal weapons. Injury rate will increase, happiness will increase, but wild animal attacks are 50% less likely. And then this one is going to be spend less time in school, but injury rates increase. School time is reduced, but injury rate is increased. I think we're going to do right to arms, because the wilderness can be pretty dang dangerous. So, or we cannot influence them at all and just let them choose. I think we'll just kind of let them choose on their own and not influence their decisions whatsoever. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the filter. And we're going to see if we can cheat a little bit and see if we can see our lost nugget out in the wilderness anywhere. Which it doesn't look like we're going to be able to, actually. I was hoping we could cheat and see where they're at. Nope. Okay, well, let's get rid of the filter and unpause. This is one of the hardest...
The nugget has left your village in search of a better life, creator.
Yeah, this is one of the harder missions, because it's really hard to actually see the child out here. And the town hall has now been completed, but we do want to find this nugget before we can't find him and he dies. We have 10 minutes to find him, but let's see, hold on. Nope. Oh, look, there's a nugget, though. I don't think this is the lost one, though. Let's turn it off and find out. No. Nope. They usually travel pretty far though. Let's just kind of come out here. Sometimes if you listen for wolves, that's when you can kind of find out where they're at. Yep, I think we're a little bit too far now. Where's town? Over there. Okay, let's come back down here. Residential's complete. Oh, look, is that them? Nope, that's a box. Oh, look, I think I just found him. So that helped a little bit by putting this thing on. It doesn't have a beacon, but look, check it out. He's right there. So I think we have telekinesis on already. We're going to pick him up.
Someone please get that nugget a fresh pair of underwear.
Yep, we're going to bring him back. Bring him back.
You can skip them across the water like a stone?
There we go. There we go. Hopefully he's okay. Found my lost nugget. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the voting so far. So it looks like right now most people are voting for the right to arms, which is good in my opinion. The wilderness can be quite dangerous. How we doing for time? Okay, we're getting ready to come up on an hour. I think we're just going to keep on going until we get to about an hour. But let's kind of scope this place out a little bit. Here is the cemetery. Let's go ahead and get somebody assigned over here. We might as well assign this dude with the big old beard. He looks like a cemetery kind of guy, right? Anyway, there we go. What else did we unlock, by the way? This one's blinking. It looks like we have a town hall. Okay, so we can now place the town hall. Let's just kind of look around and see where a town hall would be good. Maybe right on this street. Could always put it right up front. I don't know how I feel about that. We could start to expand over here a little bit. I guess this would be a good spot. I don't know how I feel about it being in the desert. You know what? Let's just put it right next to the cemetery. Why not? That sounds right about right, right? There we go.
To be fair, most nuggets are only slightly less qualified than you are at running a civilization, creator.
Yeah, that guy has a different microphone, as you could probably tell. Anyway, looks like we're still queued up pretty good over here, so we're not going to have to worry about doing the next one quite yet. We'll just wait a little bit, but there is clothing coming, which actually we might get sooner than later. What are we working on right now? Calendar. Let's go ahead and remove these ones real quick. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab hunting and then clothing for the winter, then agriculture, and then the Ministry of Water. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Well, it's growing. It's growing pretty well here. It's definitely starting to come together fairly quick, which is pretty awesome. And it looks like it's a tie between accelerated studies and this one here. I think we're going to help them with a little bit of influence. Or should we just let them do it on their own? We'll let them choose on their own. Yeah, we'll just let them choose. That's fine. And it'll basically, once they select this, it's going to decide who is the next leader, by the way. So it looks like he might regain his seat.
Look, creator, another civilization was founded. Let's hope this one doesn't do better than yours.
Oh, check it out.
To reconsider my bets.
Oh, okay. So there's new civilizations on the map. Awesome. Check him out. We are neutral with them right now, but they already have clothing, so they might be a little bit more advanced than us. Oh, awesome. Awesome. And he's blonde. I wonder if their whole society is going to be blonde. Anyway, let's just kind of come back here. And we have unlocked calendars, which means we can now place a forecast tower, which will... Oh, and it looks like they decided to vote Del Mambambo as the head of the town. He's our new leader, and they chose right to arms. So yeah, let's go ahead and celebrate.
That's another finished election and another imperfect candidate.
Well, there we go. There we go. We have 2 people that fell in love as well, which is pretty awesome. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we was gonna grab the watchtower, the forecast tower. They can predict weather for the next seasons and natural disasters, which is going to be extremely important. We do have a little bell up here. If you've noticed earlier, this will sound an alarm and put everybody into shelter. But let's go ahead and place this watchtower or forecast tower. I think we'll probably just go ahead and stick it up here toward the beach, kind of. Maybe just right over here to the left. I think this is as good as any.
Forecasting involves a surprising amount of hindsight.
Yes. All right, well, our little city is coming along pretty dang well. I think this is probably as good of a time as any to go ahead and end the video. So yeah, we'll end it right here. I think we've made quite a bit of progress so far, but you can kind of expect the remaining videos from here on out to kind of be similar. A little bit of cutting, but not too much cutting as it was, right? And we're just going to kind of keep on building and see if we can get to that space age. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, do comment down below, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. Later on, everybody. Later on.